4 times a year, Bachman's invites us into their Ideas House to be inspired by the season.
This year, through April 15th, the Ideas House is all decked out for a weekend in the country.
We're about 4 days officially from the start of spring. It might not feel like it outside, but it certainly feels like spring inside. So the theme is Country Weekend, and so you're going to find a color palette that's reminiscent of a countryside and a wildflower field. So a lot of dusty blues, rose pinks, and then you're going to find layered in distressed woods, galvanized metal, and even concrete. So you can build from the ground up with green plants and blooming plants, and you can see that in our sunroom here. And we've even taken a garden trough and brought that indoors to create kind of a statement piece. This is our gallery and flower press room. So if you do have special blooms that you receive, you can dry them and hang them, or you can press them in a flower press that's either homemade, or you can purchase those. But then what's wonderful about pressed flowers is you can turn them into art. And here we have a gallery behind us that is pretty substantial and truly a statement piece. If you don't have a porch, you can still bring some greens indoors with fresh flavors and do some windowsill gardening with herbs.
Already this time of year.
Already this time of year. It's perfect. You can stretch and flex your green thumb. One of my favorite pieces of this house is the window treatment here in the hallway. We've put an antique fireplace mantle and 2 pillars to truly build up and make a statement window. So you have the blush and the rose along with grays, and then certainly all of our feathered friends around here. So we're bringing the outdoors in with branches, but then also using a bird bath as a nightside table. So we've filled it with moss, other outdoor curiosities, and put glass on top. Here we are in the porch of the Ideas House, and this room is quite the welcome of spring. And you can see great ideas of everyday objects used in unexpected places. So you have a tire swing filled with permanent stems and blooms, as well as a rug that's made out of garden hoses, or even using antique garden gates as accent wall decor.
So these are ideas that anyone can do.
That's right, and that's the wonderful thing about the Ideas House is that you can get repeatable inspirations. You don't have to have a large budget to make a big impact or to be on trend seasonally.
There's so many great ideas there, and I have to say I love that blush or the pink color, that light pink. It's been one of my favorites for a while now.
You were going on and on about it.
Every time I was taking pictures, and I think that the Spring Ideas House at Bachman's has inspired me to now maybe change the colors in my place to some of that blush. Yeah.
So just add some pops of color with individual items. If you want to get inspired like Jen and I did, you do need a ticket to see that Bachman Spring Ideas House. They only cost $5 though, and actually 20% of that ticket price is donated, this time to the Friends of the Institute, and that's part of the Minneapolis Institute of Art. There's a link to get those tickets.
At WCCO.com.
There you go.
There we go.